And unfortunately, you don't get a whole lot of support. That's where Vionic comes in, because Vionic wants to make sure that we have really cute shoes, but our feet also feel good. And this is how, especially in a lower profile shoe, for $78.75 on a clearance, you're going to save about $26 here. Free shipping and handling on Vionic, and Easy Pays $15.75. I do believe this is also water-resistant suede that we've got in the Norah.
You would be believing correctly.
I thought I took my notes correctly, but I wrote real fast and I can't read my handwriting, Liam Burke. I saw
Let's
Liam.
hope it is. If not, it's going to be water-resistant suede.
Liam's the vice president of global multimedia for Vionic. You and I met earlier in the hallway, like literally, you were coming off the air. I was watching you when I was in the salon. You were on with Ali Carr.
That's right.
You came off, you're like, can we meet quickly? I'm like, well, sure. And I just whipped out my pen and I'm like, I don't know.
Hosts love it too when you just collar them when they're not expecting it to go over
That's all
the
right.
show. Yeah.
A great looking moccasin
It
here.
is.
Classic shoe that will never go out of style. It's on a clearance price, and you get some really great built-in support. Here
Exactly.
are the colors. This is what we're calling
Outer space.
outer space, a nice navy.
It's navy. Black.
Black.
And then we go to dark shadow, which is like a greyish colour, that nice earthy greyish colour that we bring
Oh, a
out.
nice deep mushroom putty color.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then we have the fig.
The fig, oh, it's beautiful aubergine. So
Yeah.
if we are a little bit limited in sizing. That's the only thing about a clearance price. The item number is A309062. In the medium width, we've got pretty much 5, 6.5, 7, 7.5 available. If you're a wide width, we have 6, 6.5, and in the fig, we have it for you in the size 7. Here's what I'm going to say. If you've never tried Vionic, we have your size and color. To get the Vionic really technology in a shoe on a clearance price, great opportunity. And I love the little knot detail in this guy.
Yeah, I think, and that's one of the key features of which I just wanted to talk about first, because I think it's giving you the option there of a bit of interest, a bit of visual interest on the upper, but it's not sort of bright, it's not a big metallic detail, it's very subdued, it's very understated. And what's also really nice with it, you've got a mixture of materials there. So you're getting some embellishment, if you like, but it is very, very understated, and you know, that nice little distinction there from the suede. And it's almost like a very silky material. It's not a silk, but it's just a very nice, it's actually a micro suede, but it's got a very silky feel and a silky look to it. So you're just getting that nice difference in the look and the appearance of it, but it's very, very understated. And you know, my goodness, the moccasin is a silhouette which has been on trend for decades and decades. And in recent times, it's really come to the fore as being a dressier option. So you know, it's almost become a little bit more refined, but I think still a great way to dress up even the most casual of outfits. But if you wanted to dress them up and certainly be work appropriate or worship appropriate, then you're certainly getting that option with them as well.
You get really nice traction here underneath, but I do think from leggings, I just threw these on with a pair of jeans. You can do these to work, you know, with a nice little suit, but it's all about what's on the inside. And that's the Vionic difference. You feel it as soon as I put these on, I felt it.
That's right. And look, oftentimes too, when you're wearing something as low profile as a moccasin or a ballet flat, you're not expecting to get any support. What you're really expecting is a really great classic silhouette of a shoe.
Exactly, it's visual.
Which is what you're getting across a number of brands. I mean, the patterns on moccasins are very, very similar across all brands. But what you're getting with Vionic is that same streamlined look, but with podiatrist design technology built in. So you're getting the style and the support all in one. And what we can show you here is what this support's going to do. So with Kylene, has been a great sport. Let me draw some lines along her leg. But what we're seeing here is how crooked that line is. Now, when I drew that line on Kylene's leg, I actually drew it straight. But where you can sort of see now how she's sitting on the ground, standing on the ground, I should say, you can see that it's quite crooked. This is what the foot looked like when I actually drew the line. Now you can see now how it's nice and straight. Just with my hand supporting Kylene's foot. When I take that support away though, everything starts to roll over, creating this misalignment. And where the foot goes, the rest of the body is going to follow. So it's very, very important to have this foundation right underneath the foot. And that's what this podiatrist design technology will do. So let me just remove the orthotic insert, pop that underneath Kylene's foot. And what's really cool to think about is there's no shoe around Kylene's foot. This is just the orthotic doing all this work. Wow. There you can see now how that line's nice and straight. No longer is that foot rolling over to try and meet the ground, rather now the ground's coming up to meet the foot.
And you know, it's funny you say that, because as you were doing that, I was thinking about sitting in a beach chair and your feet are in the sand. And when the water comes in and the water goes out, it's like the sand suddenly curves to every inch of your foot. That's what it feels like when you put on a Vionic shoe. And that's the beauty of that podiatrist design technology that aligns us from the bottom up.
Exactly right. And you know, and it's quite interesting when you think about it that the foot wasn't designed to walk on hard, flat surfaces. Think about the shape of your foot. It's got curves and contours. And what's going to happen is when we walk on the hard, flat surfaces, it's going to roll over to try and meet the ground. So you need to have that support. But that support's not really going to do a lot for you unless you're actually wearing it. So we want to give you that support in styles and designs that you actually want to wear. You're going to want to take them out of the closet and wear them all day long.
And that's what Vionic does so beautifully. So this is what we're calling outer space, also known as navy.
That's right. They like tripping me up with our design team.
But they keep
with
us
the colours.
all on our toes
that's
here.
right.
Classic black. And this is what I slipped on, and I love that my heel feels nicely positioned. I feel all that support coming in under the arch of my foot. My toes feel comfortable. They're not smushed down in the front. This is what we're calling
dark shadow.
Dark shadow. That was a great soap opera back in the day.
I've been told, and I've never seen it before.
Yeah,
or heard
you
of
can look it up on YouTube.
But it was like was it a vampire or something?
Was.
Wasn't it? Yeah, yeah.
It was kind of ahead of its time. Fig's been popular. We're very, very limited in the fig.
I think the fig would go wonderfully with what you're wearing today too. Actually, to match in with your sweater very beautifully.
That would work very nicely. Here's what I love is you're getting a really cute shoe that's a classic style, but it's everything that's built in there, and you get it on a clearance price that saves you about $26. Easy pay too. Really cute shoe, A309062. You'll be back later.
I will be.
We're kind of spreading you out over the course of the show,
I'm
buddy.
bookending the show.
You
so
are bookending.
I'll see you
You
in
will
an
be
hour
back
or two.
with another cute shoe, but you know what? If you've never tried Vionic, or maybe you've never bought shoes with us before, even if you have a closet full of them, don't forget we offer free exchanges. So if you get home a size and color that you know what you would maybe like to have tried a different one, as long as we have it, we will send it home to you. No worries. Okay, 'tis the season. It is September 1st. And I know this is like going to be a split crowd, right? Some of us are saying, wait, where did summer go? I'm not ready to say goodbye to it. And some of us are like, bring on